Alright, so I'm trying to read Isaiah 33 and interpret the meanings. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. So, like, maybe you had parents who were Christians, and then you just decided to ruin what they did for you, or nobody dealt treacherously with you. You just had it in you to be like a tyrant. You just had it in you to just deal treacherously. Treacherous, that's a word like you're crazy. Like you that's a very like dangerous word. Like if you just dealt treacherously, like you may be really fucked up somebody's life. So now God can forgive you. So let's keep going. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. So this means that now Evangelist Sarah always says, one time she said, witches never stop. Like, do you think they're gonna, but this is saying that they do stop because they have to take a little break. You know what I'm saying? So suddenly they take a break. It says, when they shall cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. So this is talking to those who do witchcraft, basically. Because for nothing bad so I'm saying God forgives all, but what I think this is specifically saying is to those who are just very, very treacherous and who spoilest even though thou was not spoiled, like my mother. Like how I told you how my grandma was like a wonderful mother, and how for no reason at all my mom even her sisters were just purely evil, only caring about money, not caring about their own mother, like letting her be abused and thinking she was annoying, and then just fighting over her money, fighting over who's gonna like kill her first once she gets old so they can just take her will. There was nothing bad that happened to them for them to be like that. Like they were given everything. She was a loving mother. She gave them pet horses. Like she actually had a heart. Like that's where I get mine from. So that's why I'm surrounded by people who are not. The rest of my family is not like that. So they're like the heathen. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. So once you stop dealing treacherously with other people, that's when your income. So you better keep it up if you don't want to be dealt treacherously with. And I say that like in a sarcastic, like threatly way, because witches get old, they get tired, they take a break. As soon as they take a break, people start to see the truth, and then they become the ones that are dealt treacherously with, because you can't keep up your lies forever. Your lies will be exposed at some point, and then you will be dealt treacherously with.